see. As you're hopping on, say hello and let me know where you're watching from. I'm just going to log on myself. Am I early? I'm on time, which is kind of the same as early, I'd say. Pretty much. All right, guys, so my name's Cara with Enchanted Vines, and tonight we are going to be making a beautiful fall wreath. We are going to be designing with some materials from TMI Gifts, and we're also going to be designing with some beautiful floral fruit picks and foliage from TCT Crafts. Hello, Robin. How are you? Congrats on your promo, by the way. Love to see my girl growing and glowing. That's exciting. Love it, love it, love it. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying in trouble as usual. All right. So yes, we're going to kind of be building around these today, which I love me some fruit. It's very, I want to say it's kind of like a Ralph Lauren-ish trend. I could just be making that up, but I do feel like it goes with like all the plaids and like all the traditional goodness. Always in trouble. I know you are. That's why we get along so well. Let's see if I can put this here and not knock it over. So yeah, so we're going to be working with these, and we're going to be also, instead of ficus, I know, I'm taking a step back from it, we are going to be designing with, these are rose leaves. To me, they're like the bougie cousin to ficus. So we're going to be making a full wreath, and we're going to be using this instead. All right, so our base is going to be 18-inch round grapevine base. I get these from Michael's. I use the Michael's Pro, so they're usually like, they used to be like $3.50. It's a pretty good deal. This one came out very nicely. Sometimes you really kind of have to clean them up or like shape them. This one's good to go. So I'm very happy with that. And so what we're going to do is we are going to take some grapevine wire and make a hook on it. I'm doing very well, I have to say. Knock on wood. Things are going very well. All right, so we are going to take our grapevine wire, and I'm going to cut like maybe 6 inches-ish. And when we're doing a crescent wreath, usually we're looking to see like what the best side of this is. We're going to be, this wreath is symmetrical all around. So we really don't need to pick a side, but also we're going to be making this all the way around. So we, again, don't need to pick a side. Hello, Donna. What's up, my boo? Nice to see you. All right. So I'm just going to take my grapevine wire, and I'm going to slide it under one thick piece of grapevine. I made this too long. And then I'm just going to tie off the ends. Hello, Robin. Let's see how long we can stay out of timeout. I kind of enjoy putting you in timeout, so. You did such a gorgeous job with your kit the other day. I love it. I love what you did with your bow. I love how everybody takes the same materials and they just make something their own. And I thought that was such a cool spin on it. So beautiful job. And I don't think I said thank you, which is so rude. So rude. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, because I do always love to see where kits go and how they turn out. So I always appreciate when people take the time to do that. So thank you. Hello, Gina. I was on time too, if you can believe it. I know. We have a long history of me being late. I was on time. Amazing. All right. And let's see. Do I have something to mark that with a bow? Yes. So I usually just take something random. I don't want to waste any good ribbon, but I'm just going to take something. It's always cute when I do something seasonal, but I'm just going to grab what I have on hand, and I'm just going to mark this off with a little knot. And that way when my client takes this out of the box, they just kind of have a recommendation of where to potentially hang this wreath. All right, so we are going to be using these rose leaves, which are from TMI Gifts. I'm going to try and sort out what is from what, because I'm working with 2 of my newer orders. And I don't know if we're going to be using these, but I do love them. Staying out of timeout tonight? I don't know. I enjoy the sass. You know that. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to use these tonight. I kind of want to, like, you know, like, I like to save the best bite of a meal for last because I just want to, like, really enjoy it. And I kind of feel like I might hold on to these for something else. I don't know, but I do think that these with orange are going to be something magnificent. So I'm going to put these off to the side for now. But, and yes, it is very true, Robin. You did an amazing job. So, yay, yay, yay. And don't you love that ribbon? So Robin just completed and Donna, you have this kit too. It's a TMI kit with the blue lattice, the blue and yellow lattice, rose printed ribbon from Deluxe. And you maybe don't have a lot of ribbon left over because you made a big, big bow, which more is more, as we know. Oh, thank you for sharing. You see, I always forget to like ask people to like, subscribe, share. Yeah, whenever you guys can do that, if you feel ever so compelled, your girl appreciates it. Because I like to come on after working my day, try and keep my little biz going. So anything like that, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, all of those things help. All those things help. So thank you. Did I buy all the dark flowers? I didn't buy all of them. And actually, I went on TCT Crafts website, and I swear those hydrangeas that I thought I bought all of, that I think, Robin, you did buy most of them. I swear I saw them because I was looking in passing because I'm getting ready to gear up for some fall workshops, but I didn't have time for my normal nonsense. So I think these are TCT Crafts. I think. All right, so as I'm working, I'm going to be using my glue pot. And we're going to go all the way around. So I like to always start in the top left corner. It's just my comfort place. And so as I'm going, I'm just going to be giving everything a little bend. Hello, Leslie. How are you, friend? How are you? I hope you had a lovely weekend. All right, and so sometimes a lot of this stuff is gonna get covered up, but I also want to make sure that the base of the grapevine is going to be covered up. That's just how I like to do things. Everybody does things different. When we're doing a rustic wreath, especially one with pine cones, maybe you want it to show, you know, like I always say, maybe you like to do things differently, and that's going to get you the sale versus somebody else. So I say follow your instincts. Do something different. Do something out of the box. And yes, I actually do not have much fall ribbon at all. Last year, when I was like going through it and destashing, I like over destashed. I have very, very little fall ribbon. I mean, I still have a ridiculous amount of Christmas ribbon, but when I like went to like poke around, I was like, oh my word, I really gave it mostly away because I was like, everything's $2. I just leave people in my garage. I'd lock my car and just be like, text me when you're done. Because I was kind of like, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. But I have this whole renewed sense of like, not going to give up, not giving up yet. And I'm not giving up. And so I got to get me some fall ribbon. Good Lord. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not taking your ribbon, Leslie. You have too much stuff to make. Too many beautiful things. But yeah, I remember saying to Ashley last year. No, was it last year? No, it wasn't last year. It must have been the spring. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to buy for Christmas because I might be done. And I was like very sad about it. And I kind of thought I was done. And then I was just like, no, I'm not done. So I'm shopping. I've been shopping lately, getting the goods. And I booked some workshops. And I'm like, you know what? This is kind of like the old me that would go to work. I used to work my 9 to 5 and then come home and hustle. And I do say side hustles they're not sustainable, but I am going to do what I can and I'm going to love it. And that's it. I'm just going to do as much as I can. That's all any of us can do, right? Do what we can. Stevie is digging away over there. Thank you, Leslie. And I'm always proud of you too, girl. Always. I did turn the glue on her. I was actually really ready today. It's actually kind of scary. My blowout was done in 35 minutes, which was like a record. So I went to Starbucks. I got myself some extra caffeine. I did not know that pink drinks already have caffeine. But then I asked for an extra 3 shots of God knows what. I was like, whatever the heck you put in it, sure. Give me 3. Okay. Anne, your name's not Anne. It starts with a V. And I don't know if it's Verlene. It's something really pretty. And I was like, love of God, why didn't you write it down? Can you tell me your name one more time? Because every time I've seen a V name this week, I've been like, is it that? I know it's not a Veronica. It's nothing like that. I feel like it's a more classic name. Can you tell me your name one more time? Because I'm ready. I got my marker and I got a pen. I don't know if it's Verlene. I kind of think it is. But I was very disappointed in myself because I've been harassing you week after week. Gold leaves for, ooh. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. I really want to build off of, if you guys saw, it is Arlene. Oh my goodness. I am humbly so proud of myself. I saw the name Verlene and I was like, it is the Anne name on YouTube. That was like a sign from God. Yay. That's it, Verlene. Verlene. And I mean, that's not a common name. So where did I see it? It doesn't matter. I saw it. I thought of you. It was yesterday. Awesome. Verlene, Verlene, Verlene. So when we see, it looks like Anne's back, 74. Her name is Verlene, and she is here every week. And I love it. Thank you. Hi, Bruno. Hello, Bruno. I'm very glad I didn't quit. Very, very glad. I used the last ones a couple weeks ago of the gold leaves. The gold leaves. I don't know. Everything's a blur, Donna. It's all a blur. But I don't want you to save stuff for me. I want to see what you do, lady. I love it. Where's that husband of yours? Her husband calls me Red, which I love. I think it's so funny. Now my boyfriend's calling me Red, and he's like, well, can I call you Red if someone else is calling you Red? I'm like, yeah, I love it. I think it's adorable. I think it's so cute that he calls me Red. I love it. I think it's very cute. All right, so we've got our first base. Let's see how off this is or not. I'm going to put some over here. See, we're all making friends. And that's the thing is, like, if you're on something and you never say anything, you can't connect with people and make friends. So Verlene was like, hey, and now she's like, hey, Robin. And Robin looks very, very sweet. She's like, hi, Robin, nesting with Robin. I make, you know, really cute beehive things. And, oh, but she's like, yeah, I'm partying with Kid Rock. I'm doing this. We don't really know what Robin does, but she does look very sweet. But I know for a fact that woman's very mischievous. I don't know for a fact, but in my heart, I know. You have 6 more. Jeff is talking about coming up north. Where up north would you go? Tell me. I mean, my plan is to win Powerball. You know, it's almost up to $1 billion, but I would come back for you, or I would just fly my private jet to you, Donna. So you let me know where you are, and I will come find you. I will come find you. And maybe we'll have real gold leaves. Surprise. It's a surprise. Of course, Leslie. I will go get all of you. Absolutely. And it wouldn't be like a bus, because we're going to be bougie, because we have won Powerball. Imagine that. Imagine winning Powerball. And I don't know about other states, but like at least in New Hampshire, you can buy it like on your phone. And I'm like, that is such a bad idea. But I'm like, you know, $6 a pop, get 3. I only need 1 to win. I feel like you could do a wreath of just like this and some berries. Maybe some other textures. So this is going to be really, really cool. See, Robin, you're laughing, but you're not denying. And that's what I appreciate. That is the part that I appreciate. Silence is concurrence, Miss Robin. Silence is concurrence. All right, let's get this hole right there. I don't know. See, now I actually started this blue pot early. Okay. And now we're going to put our fruit picks on. I love these, okay, because everything is already on here. This thing has done the shopping for you. So if you are an impulsive shopper, if you go into Hobby Lobby and you are just like, why is this cart so small? Because I don't know why Hobby Lobby does that. It restricts you. And then you're running around with 2 carts or whatever. If they made their carts bigger, we would all have spent so much more money. But honestly, I try to stay out of Hobby Lobby. I haven't gone into a Hobby Lobby in at least a year. Because when I go in, I just get carried away. It's really when I go into any store, I get carried away. So I love shopping online anyways. But also I feel like there's a lot of other options out there. But yeah, you just end up like getting things that you don't need. So I like shopping online. Why was I talking about Hobby Lobby? Literally, this is like when you walk in the kitchen and you have no idea why. All right. I still don't know why I was talking about Hobby Lobby. What the heck was I talking about? Good Lord, God. All right. So someday I'll remember. Anyways, for now though, so I'm going to take, oh, I know what I was going to say. I know. What I was saying was this kind of does a lot of the shopping for you, because instead of going and buying fruit picks and pine cones and foliage, it's all on here. Or if you're somebody who's newer and you don't really know what pairs well with what, again, this is all done for you. It even has nice quality berries, which if you know, you know. If you're trying to design with berries that are just like that foam, they are not going to survive the sun, the rain, any of that stuff. So we have, how many of these do we have? 1, 2, We have 4. Okay. It's funny because I had ordered a few and then Melissa put some in the beautiful curated box. And so I was like, yes, ma'am. We got great taste because I am excited to design with these. So I'm using zip ties because these are heavier and I'm going to use them at each end. Okay. As a New Englander, I do not bring my wreath in or out with storms. And also, like, you just don't want this hanging, you know, like, so I'm going to do it at both points where this is at its heaviest. And usually I use the brown 12 or 14-inch zip ties. And you would think, because last week I said, oops, they're on the other side of my workshop, that I would have brought them over. But once again, I'm going to say, oops, I didn't bring them over. So we're going to use these black ones. They're still fine. I think zip ties are going to always hold better than glue anyways. I'm still going to add some glue to it just because I'm a little kooky with how much I like to secure things. A little sweet. I think there's a whole lot of sweet. There's also a whole lot of sass there. But you know what? I think sass is just something that is earned. Like, heck yeah. Heck yeah, we earn the right to be sassy. So actually, I don't even know that I'm going to need 4. I think 3 is probably going to do it. You got everything. So Donna had made, well, so let's see. Yes, Robin was taught never to lie. That is why you're just being silent about these things. Donna made the most beautiful arrangement. And I'm not going to zip tie yet because I just want to make sure I got the spacing right. And it had the most beautiful sunflowers, right? They were sunflowers. And in the centers, they had like dark, they were dark in the center. And they were really beautiful. So you're saying those are from Hobby Lobby. You're not helping my case, which is to encourage people to shop online and not go crazy in Hobby Lobby, Donna. You are undermining what I'm saying. Hey, Connie, how are you? Okay, so actually I can put these even closer. This bad Larry is going to be a chock full of all of the goodness, which I love. Okay, because when we lay this out, yes, yes, it even has little pumpkins. Okay. Super cute. I believe on these videos, if like certain stores have it set up, which TCT Crafts does, I can actually tag items really easily. I don't know. I'll try it. It worked once for me with TCT Crafts. I'll try it again if anybody is interested in these picks. And I know that they just got a new shipment in. So we'll be doing another curated box very shortly. Next week we're going to be doing the baby, the little baby girls kit or the pink arrangement with TMI Gifts, which I'm super excited about. It's something different. I am sliding this in, but I don't know where it's going. So we're in heavy planning mode for TMI Gifts. I want to say it's Christmas in July, but that's not what it's called. But their event that we're going to be going, we're going to be down at TMI Gifts. So I'm going to be doing a fireplace mantle, which I actually have like the setup, which I think is so cool. Because usually when I do a mantle here, it's just not the same, you know. So I'm going to actually have a mantle to design on. And then the following day, I'm going to do a tree, like a 7-foot tree. So I'm really excited about that. But the designers, there's like a whole array of different things that people are going to be doing. There'll be grapevine wreaths, mesh wreaths, swags. The other people are doing trees and different types of mantles. Sorry. Don't you love the fruit stems? I do too. Great quality. And you could always pull them apart too. Say you just wanted like certain elements. But I want it all. I want all the goodness. Oh, you did get some of the deep purple florals. We are a lot alike. I totally agree with that. Because I love your aesthetic. And I love that you're a troublemaker. And I love that you have such a good sense of humor about it. But yes, I do always I love your designs. So it will be interesting to see what we both do with the same thing. So was that a TCT Craft purchase, Robin? Because I did ordering, I think I ordered both pretty much like the same week, or at least I unpacked them both the same week. So I may be mixing things up a little bit. But yeah, those flowers are beautiful. And I could really see them as like something for Halloween. I don't really do Halloween, but I believe like the stats are that people spend more on Halloween than they do for Christmas. I know it was at least 1 year. So there is a huge market for Halloween decor. And like there's already Halloween candy out. And I'm like, I know people want to get into the stuff early, but I'm like, what are you going to do with Halloween candy? That one I am confuzzled about. I try and get that in my house, like at the very end. And even then, it's going to be a problem. All right. Go. Hello, Judy. Oh, yes, Robin. Absolutely. Go do all of those things. All of them. I wouldn't have it any other way. I want you to relax, enjoy yourself. Whatever it is that helps you unwind. If you're gonna have some tea. I'm having a, what are these, Surfside. I may have a second. A little creative juice while the creative juices are flowing. There we go. All right, and then what else did I pull? So I pulled this, but we're kind of, ooh, I like this. What do you guys think about the burgundy peonies? Or I could do this on another project. So this definitely goes. These are way too bright. Put these to the side. Yeah, I'm gonna save these, but you can see like the coloring does go nicely. I know. When we get that, like, I don't know what chemicals produce when we shop. I do know that there is, so should I go for the burgundy? I kind of think so. I do know that there is some type of like statistic that when we're shopping, if we hold on to something or like we touch something for more than, I want to say it's like 7 seconds, then like we have this like attachment to it, this like chemical attachment. Cause like, I don't know about you, but like I touch everything when I'm shopping, like all the clothes and all the stuff. All right, we are going for the burgundy endorphins. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, like I have bought so many things, just especially like, I don't know, like pottery, like things I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna build in this, and then I don't think like, how on earth are you going to like ever ship this? Like I had like antique shopping phase, and I was like building things in it, and one of the items sold the other day, and I'm like, you get so excited, and then all of a sudden I'm like, how am I going to ship this? It's ceramic, it's antique. I don't have enough bubble wrap. Not even Melissa can save me from this one. So now I'm like, I'm kind of stuck until I can get a significant amount of bubble wrap. Significant. Okay, so these are David Christopher's. Look, I only have 4. We will not be doing our odd number thing, so we will be spacing these out with intention. All right, and I am going to pull the foliage off just because we want to keep this all fall colors. And let's start this off to the side. And I do have a bush of orange florals too. Deep blue. Deep blue. 7. Okay, Donna is asking if anybody knows of 7/8 of an inch burgundy velvet ribbon. Does anybody know of someone selling it that has it in stock? 7/8 of an inch burgundy velvet ribbon. I don't know offhand. I'm trying to think. Who has been doing some shopping that can help my girl Donna out? I love these flowers. And actually, I was looking at, David Christopher came out with some like really nice fall like garlands and sprays and things like that. But like the garlands really got me. I'm a sucker for a garland. I'm a sucker for garlands. I don't have any. I'm trying to think of like the dark blue. Oh, you know what else? You're kind of putting me on the path to this, but I'm trying to think of where they are. Was when I did do my TCT crafts order, I got wooden berries, and they're purple, like dark purple. But I don't know where they are because I like partially put things away. That would have gone very well too. You've got me on like a different track now, Robin. I like the way you think. I love the way you think, girl. See, like that's the kind of thing that I love. I love how everybody's minds work differently because that blue would never have crossed my mind in a million years with these colors. I'm trying to think if I've ever done burgundy and blue. I don't think I have. That's like a color combo that's like foreign to me, I believe. All right, I just want to make sure that heads are kind of pointing in different directions. Don't want googly eyes staring at us in our photos. Robin, do you have any designs like that? Because I'll be creeping on your page. Leslie is saying try Twisted Twigs. I've never even heard of that, Leslie. Twisted Twigs. Super cute name. And then also we can ask TMI Gifts if they are getting it in, as well as Melissa. I know Melissa is getting in a lot of orders. Oh, and Robin's saying she looked it up and TCT Crafts and Craft Outlet has it. So if you do shop at TCT Crafts, you can use promo code Cara15, save 15%, Donna. Oh, it's somebody on Etsy. Okay. Leslie's saying that shop is on Etsy. And then I also have, these are David Christopher as well. I think they're too bright. Too bright, too bright. All right, so let's go in with these guys. See, now I'm wondering if wondering. Let's see this one. That might work. I don't. Oh, geez, you can like. This side is so neglected. I actually think I'm gonna put this in just to kind of give it a little pop. Robin looked on both on Friday. I mean, I know Melissa said she's actively getting things in, and she sent out her curated box today, which means I think that one of the shipments came in. Things are coming in slowly, just, I think that's just like the way of the world. I don't think that has kind of changed. Thank you, Iris. How are you? Ooh, okay, Robin. I'm gonna be creeping. Is it posted? Oh, I can't wait to see. You know where I see a lot of like really cool color combos are designers in England. I've seen a lot of like really pretty, like a lot of vibrant things, a lot of really like loud colors together that just work. And I love it. See that on Instagram. I love velvet. So Donna, I'm thinking you're doing Christmas. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought of Fifth Street Studio in so long. But yeah, I used to shop with them. They have good stuff. I feel like they had a direct site too. I think could be making that up. Or maybe they did. I feel like they had both. Donna, if you need to step away, I understand. Just tell Jeff he has to keep watching. Absolutely, Robin. Absolutely. I'm sure it's perfect, but I would love to see it. Love some inspo from you, lady. All right. So we're going in with our Queen Anne's lace. Loving the texture on this. Also, it's like a nice airiness to it. And it's good for filling in holes. Good filler bush. Oh, he's not? I'm sorry. I hope he's feeling better soon. Your Yorkies just, they both had surgeries? Or were they neutered, spayed? Oh, they have little neck pillows. Oh, Iris, I'm sorry. They're little babies. They're little baby puppies. And it's not even just one, two. Blood sugar dropped. Oh. I hope it comes back up and he's feeling like himself very soon. I know this is not a great angle, but it is like the Hot Mess Express over here. When I'm looking. Donna's asking Iris if the babies are okay. Something about when dogs aren't well because they can't say anything. Ooh, this is exciting. So Robin is getting ready to launch a new Facebook page that she's going to be selling on, getting her ducks in a row. Noel's Creative Nook. Awesome. Good for you. Congratulations. We'll definitely make sure you're sending out invites to all your friends, all your design peeps to support you. I will be right there cheering you on. That's so exciting. I love when like you cook up a new venture. You know what I mean? That's awesome. Leslie is wishing you good luck. Yeah, we are loving the name. They're healing. They want a rough play, Iris. And do they have medication to like chill them, or are they like kind of past that? Or that is hard if they both want to play. I can imagine. And it's not even just one. It's like trying to tame the two of them. Oh, that's so cool, Robin. I'm so excited for you. So right now you're kind of like coming up with like a bunch of designs to launch all at once. That's awesome. New beginnings are just so exciting. Something about it. Like, I don't know about you, but I was always excited for like the first day of school. And I still kind of get like that in September. Like, it's like fresh start. I always kind of want like something new to wear. I kind of like to do that anyways, but there's something about it that you just feel like there's something new and fresh, and you kind of get like a little bit of like a, I don't know, a second wind to just start new things. Does anybody else feel like that? I remember one of my cooler years, my first day of school outfit was MC Hammer pants from Sears. Yes, yes. And I wasn't allowed to wear them until the first day of school. So they hung on the back of my door, and I just looked at them longingly almost every day, thinking, I cannot wait to walk into middle school with my MC Hammer pants from Sears, just letting kids know what's up. And I had thick glasses. You know, I had curly hair, so my, trying to do my bangs was bad. Yeah, I was I looked like a nerd without the good grades, basically. Let's see. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad you're liking the wreath. So the inflammation's out. Why are you missing your wreath room, Iris? Is it under construction? Can you remind me? Or, is it because of the puppies? I know. Can you imagine it, Robin? The MC Hammer pants. There was also a year that I had like head to toe paisley. You know, the 80s were just a thing. Yes, and so all your peeps are saying, Robin, to let us know so we can support you any which way we can, because we get it. And it's hard. It's hard to get started. And sometimes it's hard to ask for, support. But we all get it. So give us a chance to support you. Because I did read something about how, like, you have to give people a chance to be your friend or be your supporter. So like if you're having a problem, say you're sad about something, and I'm your friend because I am your friend, and you don't tell me, it's a bummer because you're not giving me a chance to help. So like I know for me sometimes I don't want to burden somebody, but really what I'm doing is I'm not giving them the chance to be my friend. So like let us be your friend. Let us be your supporters. So make sure you tell us, make sure, and just so everybody knows, whenever we're doing these lives, if you have something that you want to promote your page, you're going live at another time, I don't mind at all. So you feel free to throw anything up in the chat. Feel free to put your websites on, your Facebook page, any of that stuff. Like, we're all friends here. This is not in any way like a competition. I don't see it that way. I love to see people win. Like, just like Robin just got a promotion. She's a moderator for a different design group. Like, all of that stuff. Like, take advantage of it. Get each other's contact information so that you guys can you know, do things on other platforms. YouTube is a one-way street, like a bit. Yes, we get to chat here, but like you guys don't get to share your stuff, and like that always bums me out. That's right. Robin, you got a dozen lined up. A dozen's a lot. Oh, so Iris has to stay down with the pups. And her wreath room is upstairs. Wreath room, that's not easy to say, is upstairs. And yes, Iris is 100% on board. Community over competition. Robin, I was anything but cute as a bug. Anything. Miss Jerry, hello. How are you, my friend? My sweet, sweet Jerry. How I love seeing your name pop up. We are doing our fall design in here. What is new in your world? Aw, I love you too, Jerry. You know I do. Take a basket and get some supplies. I mean, Donna's not wrong. If you think about it, how many of us started at like our kitchen table, our kitchen island? I always say, like, until you get the talk, which is like, get your crap and out of here, because like we need to live our lives in our home. But like, I know for me, it's like I took over like the office, I took over the dining room. You know, like it's kind of hard because you're trying to. Yeah, most of us don't have a dedicated room for a very long time. Some of us never have wreath rooms, you know what I mean? So it is true. You could do some bows and things like that, but I also know you're sitting there with like the WWE of tiny Yorkies, so you just might not have the bandwidth to be creative and also be breaking up little Yorkie battles. Yeah, when Bruno got, what is it, neutered? Yeah, I think boys are neutered. They were like, just don't let him run, and he's gonna be drowsy, just keep him on a leash. And as soon as he got home, he was like, boom. So everything that you don't want to swelled. And every day I had to send him pics, and I was like, this I feel like is very wrong. Very wrong to send young people pictures of these things. But I'm like, I have to do it. Every morning I apologize. Yeah, Iris can't concentrate and watch. Yeah, if you're not going to enjoy it, then just sadly it's got to go on hold. I hope your pup, I mean, all of a sudden I feel like your pups will be healed. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things that feels like it's never going to end, and then all of a sudden, like, it's over with. I hope that's what happens for you. That's my hope for you. I'm liking the little yellow pops here. Let's see. You had a wreath room, Jeff retired. Now he has a wreath room. Oh, I hope Jeff's making beautiful wreaths. So, like, I have been doing wreaths as a business since 2018, but really, I started making wreaths when I was like a teenager, and I have no idea how I got into it. I used to make them for like my mom and my grandmother, and I just really loved doing it. So this is like back in the day, so there was no YouTube, there was no how to. I don't know how I figured any of it out. We used to have a store near us called Craft Mania, which was like amazing. I loved it. They closed. It was so sad. But yeah, I just and this was like, I used to do everything with like floral wire. Everything was just self-taught, which is why I know sometimes I do things that people are like, why are you doing that? Or like, why do you have the stems poke out and then you glue it? Like, not everything is like the way other people do it. It's just it's my technique or whatever. It's just how I like to design. So that's why I always say there's no right or wrong way. And I do things differently now than I did then. But I would say like in 2017, 2018, I had a lot of friends that were like starting to get married and buy houses and stuff like that. So I started like making them as gifts. So that's when I think I kind of I tried a little bit harder because I knew that they were going to be gifts for people's homes. Not that I wasn't trying for my mom and my grandmother, but you know, they're going to love me regardless. And yeah, and so one night I made like 3 of them and I posted a picture on Facebook, and one of my friends was like, why don't you sell those on Etsy? And I was like, I don't know what Etsy is. And that's how it all started. And honestly, like during the pandemic, it just got really, really busy to the point that I just started, you know, dialing back my hours at my full-time job. And it got to a point where I was able to actually like do this full-time, you know, doing workshops. Now, obviously, lots of life changes. That's not an option for me. The banks don't want to see 1099s, and they don't want to see somebody making wreaths. That ain't covering my mortgage. So we are adulting to our best and finding a balance, and I am okay with that. I am okay with that. Thank you, Gina. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Let's see. Aw, Jerry, you're just so sweet. Thank you very much. All right. So I know whenever I always have to go back and like kind of balance things out because I can already tell like there's some things here that are going to need to be fixed. And then what I do, and this is what I mean when I say like this probably doesn't make sense to people, because it is extra work compared to how other designers do things, and I know that. But what I do is I always just shove the stems through, so you can see that there are stems here which are going to scratch a door. So I always snip off the stems on the back, which means I'm kind of taking off the pieces that have the most glue on them. So I end up taking a glue gun, and we're going to use our imagination because this guy shuts himself off. But yeah, I'm going to end up, you know, adding more glue to what's left of the stem, and then I take a little bit of moss and I put it over there just so it's like nice and smooth and it won't hurt anybody's door. And then I always go in with Krylon UV spray. I get this at Michael's. They are coming out with UV protected flowers. I really have no experience with them yet, so I don't know. I'm kind of like kooky with things, so I'm probably going to spray them anyways. I don't know. Again, I have no experience with them. So, let's see. Marathon, watching your tutorials. I love it. That makes me so happy. Because I always think, Robin, like, there's just certain teachers that, like, I can follow, and then certain things I can. And for me, and I know I'm like, you know, again, I could say something and then 2 seconds later I forget. So, you know, I'm not for everyone. That's certainly very, very much true. But you are a beautiful designer, and so if I could be any part of that journey, I mean, the work is yours, the creativity is yours. I can't wait to see this whole burgundy, dark blue thing. Like, that is amazing, because that's a gift that you have inside yourself. So if I can be any part of that, awesome. But at the end of the day, all of that is you, and that goes for everybody. Like, this is a gift that you have, the creativity and the passion and all of that stuff. So I love coming on and sharing my passion with you guys, because I know you get it. And I love seeing how much we want to support each other, which is why, Robin, don't forget to share your page. To the other Robin, congratulations on your position in your design group. And it's just so nice seeing people come on and just share in what we're doing and also support each other. So I want to thank everybody for coming on. And for Cynthia, let's see. Oh, Cynthia, you know what? This year, my favorite wholesaler is Pioneer. I have to say, I haven't done a whole lot of wholesale purchases recently, but they would most likely be it. I have done Fair Market, like FAIRE. And when I have done that, I've done Reagan House, which is really, really nice for winter items. Like this, I still have some stuff from last year. So like this is from Reagan House. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So I don't know what is going to happen for winter this year. I just haven't gotten that far yet because I barely have dipped into fall. Let's see. Donna, you and I have the same story, different decades. Thank you very much. And yeah, I think a lot of it is just, I think a lot of it for all of us is just, it's kind of all like self-propelled in its own way. And it's nice to have other people to like share it with and like also like validate that this is a good thing. I know sometimes it feels funny to be like, oh, I want to be a wreath maker. Like, what does that mean? But it's like, it's a very rewarding thing to be doing. And it's just like any other art form. It's a beautiful thing. So I always love being able to share it with you guys, and I always appreciate everybody. So thank you guys so much. I will say, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share because it always helps your girl out. And I will be back next Tuesday. We are going to be doing the TMI Gifts kit for, it could be for a baby girl, or it could just be a pink arrangement. So we're going to design that next week. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great night, and I will see you then. Bye.